Ant and Grasshopper. Once upon a time, in a beautiful meadow, lived a hardworking ant and a carefree grasshopper. The ant was always busy, collecting food and preparing for the cold winter ahead. Every day, the ant would carry bits of food back to its nest, storing it away carefully. The ant knew that the sunny days of summer wouldn't last forever. Meanwhile, the grasshopper spent his days playing in the sun, chirping, and enjoying the warm weather. He didn't care about winter at all. The grasshopper loved to sing and hop around the meadow, thinking that life would always be this easy. He looked at the ant working hard and laughed.
"Why do you work so hard, ant?" the grasshopper would say, though the ant never stopped to answer. The ant just kept working, day after day, preparing for the future. As summer turned into autumn, the weather began to change. The leaves turned golden, and the air became cooler. The ant worked even harder, gathering the last bits of food before the first snow fell. The grasshopper, however, didn't give it a second thought. "There's plenty of time," he said to himself, hopping happily through the meadow. Then, one day, winter arrived. The meadow, once full of life, was now covered in snow. The trees were bare, and the cold wind blew across the land. The grasshopper, who had been so carefree all summer, now found himself cold and hungry. There was no food to be found, and no warm place to rest. The grasshopper wandered through the snow, shivering and weak, realizing his mistake. He hadn't prepared for winter like the ant had. He had played while the ant worked, and now he had nothing. The ant, on the other hand, was safe and warm inside its nest, with plenty of food to last through the winter. Because the ant had worked hard and planned ahead, it had everything it needed to survive. And so, the grasshopper learned a valuable lesson that winter, it's important to plan for the future and not waste time when things seem easy. Summer may be fun, but winter will always come. The grasshopper wished he had been more like the ant, who worked hard and thought ahead. From that day on, the grasshopper promised himself that he would never be lazy again. He learned that hard work and preparation are the keys to success, and that it's always better to be ready for whatever life might bring. Moral of the story: hard work and planning for the future bring success.